Okay, so because we're not digging today, I decided to have a look at one of the Vindolanda tablets, one of the most famous tablets that this site, Vindolanda, has produced, if not the most famous tablet. The invitation from Claudia Severa, the wife of Aelius Brocchus, to Lepidina, the wife of Flavius Carialis. Flavius Carialis is associated with many other of the Vindolanda tablets. This invitation is a favourite for very good reasons. It is the earliest known example of Latin writing by a woman. It has had much research done on it for obvious reasons. So Claudia Severa is the wife of Aelius Brocchus, who is, we think, a commanding officer at another fort near Vindolanda, and Lepidina is the wife of Flavius Carialis, who is the commanding officer of the 9th cohort of Batavians at Vindolanda in the years surrounding 100 AD. There's also lots of interesting things about this invitation, lots of interesting things about this letter. Very early example of a correspondence between two ancient women. There's also this idea that no women and children were allowed in Roman forts, but the reference to, obviously, the wife of the commanding officer, and reference to Claudia Severa's son in the letter, and that tells us that children lived in the fort at Vindolanda, at least in the commander's residence, in the commanding officer's residence at least. I really like this letter because it's very human and it gives us a really emotional connection to the people living at Vindolanda around this time. It's a birthday invitation. I just think it's really nice to have these mundane things. Like, admittedly, they would have been quite wealthy women. To have such a human and personal connection to the Romans, it's just really nice. Also, I'm using the translation from the Vindolanda Tablets website. Anyway, it goes a bit like this. Claudia Severa to her Lepidina. Greetings. On the 11th of September, sister, for the day of the celebration of my birthday, I give you a warm invitation to make sure that you come to us to make the day more enjoyable for me by your arrival, if you are present. Give my greetings to your Carialis. My Aelius and my little son send him their greetings. I shall expect you, sister. Farewell, sister, my dearest soul, as I hope to prosper and hail. To Sulpicia Lepidina, wife of Carialis, from Severa.